Greetings, and more greetings, and welcome to the Positive Tarot. Right, Positive Tarot. But today we're going to be talking about a topic that some might consider to be negative. But anyways, I'm your hostess, Lesego. If it is your first time, welcome. And if it is not your first time, welcome back. Please like the video if you have benefited from it, share if you feel that somebody else might benefit from this, and subscribe if you have not already done so. So moving on to the topic of the day, the devil. Satan. Yeah, the devil, Satan, Lucifer, whatever name this person might have, but essentially the devil is generally understood to be negative. You see, a negative force, a negative entity, the opposite of good, the embodiment of evil, all of those good stuff, or rather, all of those bad stuff. Yeah. So today, the actual topic is, face your demons. Accept your inner demons so that you can challenge them, face them, and change them. You might think, what? I don't have demons. Trust me, baby boo, you do, We all have there's a spectrum with everything. With good there comes bad. With light there comes shadow or shade or darkness. With night comes day, summer, winter. Everything is actually, in actuality, is not necessarily more of a duality as such, but everything has a spectrum. And there's the opposite side of the spectrum, right? So even us, we have virtues, but we also have vices. We have good things about us, but we also have bad things about us. And not just, the bad things that we have control over, but things that seemingly seem to have control over us. So, what kind? Okay, let me just give examples of the demons, the inner demons that we are invited or reminded to face. Okay, this person is holding grapes. It can be wine, drinks, alcoholism, right? The devil actually is usually, or most commonly used to indicate addictions or some things that seem to have power over us but don't really, right? Why do I say they don't really have power over us? If you have a look at these people who seem to be bound by the chains of the devil, those chains aren't really that tight. They aren't that tight, but they do play their role of being chains and of being, binding. All right. Even though these people can easily unbind themselves, they are bound nonetheless. So I'll just go. Let me start with the grapes. Okay, first and foremost, drinking. Right. Drinking is drinking. I feel like lots of people drink, but sometimes there is a point whereby it starts to affect us negatively in our lives, right? It goes beyond drinking for enjoyment or drinking for celebration or whatever reason there is for drinking. It goes beyond that and actually now starts becoming a destructive factor in your life, whereby instead of hyping you up and like, woohoo, celebration, you are like, you can barely get up. Is it soggy or groggy? Yeah, like you just don't have energy to get up and move forward, or it affects your moods and it just has a negative effect on you. Or also referring back to the grapes, it can be overeating, overindulgence. So things that you can get in through your mouth, right? Or through your nostrils, or through your veins, whatever form of drugs, narcotics, or addictive things, right? But also here can be fire. Okay, fine. Fire, what is coming to my mind right now is like a fiery personality. If you, for example, are very, very short-tempered, that is also a devil in you. That's also a demon in you. It's a vice, because your temper sometimes, yes, maybe it might be of benefit, but in other instances, it can be detrimental to you, to your life, to your community, or to your plans, right? Might end up destroying valuable friendships, relationships, or maybe be passed over, forfeit certain opportunities, looked over because of your personality, right? So the list can go on different vices. Even like, this is a man and a woman. Okay, based on the society in which we live, which is mainly heteronormative, which means hetero, different people, normative, different people, or people rather of different genders. It is normal for them to be together, right? But it can apply to people of any genders dating each other, right? It can be either women dating each other or males dating each other, but in this aspect, it's a man and a woman, whereby even some kind of relationships themselves, like entire relationships, can be vices. They can be inner demons, whereby we now start talking about toxic relationships, where people feel to be bound somehow to each other or to a cause or to something, whereby the relationship itself is unhealthy, but the people are just not letting go. And it's okay, relatively simple to break up with somebody else, but it's not so easy to let go, right? So I'd say similar. I think maybe this is a perfect example of these chains. These chains are like a relationship with somebody else. If you want to break with somebody, you can just like break up with somebody. But in some instances, it's not that easy because there are some emotions attached or thoughts attached or beliefs. So let's say maybe it was an emotionally abusive relationship. Maybe you need to break out from mental bounds or mental incarceration before you can actually get out of the actual relationship, right? But in any case, whatever the situation, I feel that this card is a reminder to each and every one of us to look inside us, to acknowledge our vices. You see, whether it is even just addiction to TV or oversleeping or whatever, right? Or maybe being needy, dependent on other people, or maybe being selfish or abrasive towards other people, like just pushy. Like, the devil is the devil, and the devil comes in different forms as well as demons. We were all born with, as much as these cartoons. Yes, man, these cartoons that has always, like, let's say maybe somebody has to make a decision, or somebody, I don't know, and then on the left side there's a demon, or yeah, a small little devil, and then on the other side there's an angel. The fact is that there's always both at all times and at any given time. So the best thing to do is for us to acknowledge what we have, our vices, and to either start addressing them or to work with them. What do I mean by working with them? Yeah, okay, guys, like, please don't take my word for it. If you know that you have like some serious addiction, please get some professional help. But somehow, sometimes, if you balance it properly, you can use it to your advantage. Some people, for example, are alcoholics, and there's different levels of alcoholism. There's the one whereby when you drink alcohol, you just shut down, you become essentially useless. And then there's another one whereby you drink alcohol, you become essentially useful. It energizes you. So different drugs can have different impacts and effects on people, and they can be used to enhance. Because, for example, other herbs as well, like weed or other herbs, yeah, shrooms, yeah, other plants, depending on how they are used, they can either be productive or destructive, right? So also look at yourself, but also look at your substances. Be critical, analytical, investigative, be honest with yourself. If it is detrimental to you, to your life, and to your health, then maybe you should address it. If you can't change its impact in your life from negative to positive, then maybe get external help, right? But yes, just for today, this card is just a reminder that, hey, hello there, hi, like this guy is kind of like waving like, hello, you can't ignore me forever. I am the devil and I live inside you, right? Because, yeah, that's why I believe they're called inner demons. They are not external. They're not always seen or apparent to the outside world, but they are yours, and they are inside you, and they are facing you, fighting you, eating at you, doing or living comfortably inside you. Yeah. So yeah, just yeah, man. Just acknowledge it. It doesn't have to be a public event or a public endeavor facing your inner demons. You can just do it on your own, you see. Whether you let it out by writing or by talking to somebody, but yeah. Yeah, look at your relationship with your personality, your substances, food, water, drinks, any other substances, and even your relationships. Like, yeah, you're reminded to just get rid of the toxicity in your life. Even if, let's say, maybe you are a non-drinker, non-smoker, you're not doing any of those things. You have the perfect personality. If you have a grudge which you are holding against somebody who did something to you 10 years ago, and you keep having mental arguments with that person or fights, or there's just a whole lot of negativity going on inside of you single-handedly, like, yeah, that, my dear, is the devil at work. Because why? It causes destruction to you. It brings no benefit, right? So yes, guys, that is the message from today. Face your inner demons, embrace your inner demons, accept your inner demons so that you can challenge them, or so that you can redirect them, use them for positive, or just so that you can come to a balance in life. But ignoring problems won't make them go away. There are people around who can help you. Also, you can help yourself, if you didn't know, now you know. You have the power and the ability. So take care of yourself, do what you can, try and live a full and positive life, embracing all of your aspects, both your light aspects as well as your dark aspects. Don't suppress any part of yourself, rather dig it out, let it out, embrace it, and yeah, love yourself in all your forms, in all your strengths and your weaknesses. Love yourself, accept yourself, embrace yourself, so that you can be one with yourself, be a stronger person, a happier person, more productive person, and so that you can also not only help yourself but also help other people around you. So yes, this is me signing out. Lesego. Thank you for tuning in and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.